Hello everybody, this is Tazzitis, and welcome back to Minecraft Season 2. Now, if things look a little different and sound a little different, it's because they kinda are. Number one, I'm in first person view and I'm trying to give you guys a nice good intro. Nice intro. Although I really hate it when my little pumpkin head decides it's just gonna fall off all over the place. That's really annoying. So anyway, things are a little different right now and everything else and all. So, no offense, but I was really getting burned out and I was just getting so... After that whole ordeal of ripping and terraforming that whole area apart and the whole mountain apart, I had started to get really burnt out, and I'd really started to get like irritated, and I just couldn't. That and also the glitches. My Minecraft game is still glitching and stuff, so I started to get really irritated with that. And let me switch this out while I'm talking. So I started to get really irritated with all the glitching out, and I'm not gonna lie, I've like been getting really burnt out about the whole village thing and all, because I want the village a certain way, and I want it to look good. So I've actually been going online and looking at tutorials. The problem is going online and looking at tutorials is a little exhausting, and it can kind of get a little ridiculous. So because of that and all, I decided to take a break, and I did not mean to take a break from Minecraft or take a break from recording. The reason I was not recording and all, even though I was taking a break, because we had basically a 3-day weekend. My dad was home, and he really needed the rest, and his taking a break for him is more important to me than doing some video games and stuff and all, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way about your family and all. Also, if I sound different, it's because of my microphone. The microphone I got used to have like a little fluffy piece on it and all, you know, that thing that microphones have where it's like it's a little round fluffy like cush like little cushion on it and everything else and all, that makes it like a little cushion ball. Unfortunately, it fell off and I have no idea where it is, so I'm just going to try record without it and see how it sounds, because I am trying out a different thing, and that's another reason why it's important to have a break and stuff and all, because I've really been trying to think of new ways and stuff and all to like record and stuff and how to do stuff and all, but for the most part and all, before I get ahead of myself, because I just know for one dang second I'm going to get ahead of myself. Dang it, I forgot to start my timer. I'm going to get ahead of myself. See, there you go, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. So, because I was so burnt out and everything else, and I couldn't figure out what to do, I remembered that I wanted to build a village, and I wanted to expand the village, and I wanted to do better and stuff like that. And I remembered the area near this fishing shed, near this fishing caboose little thing and all that I wanted to work on and everything else. I saw this thing out here, and I remember seeing this thing all the way over there, that thing over there. And, I remembered that there was only 2 buildings right here and all, and next to that there was an entire big giant pen full of sheep. Now, I had already told you guys and showed you guys in previous episodes and all that I'm going to air later on today that, or if I already aired them, I can't remember. Like I said, my head is just all in a whiz right now. It's just like, I've got headaches and I've just been, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's just like, I've been not feeling very well myself, and I've been feeling I've been going through stuff, and I've just been not feeling very motivated to record or do anything, especially since YouTube is doing their shit again, and they are really just not showing and not posting my videos and stuff and all, because I'm posting the videos, but then it'll be the next day before you guys see them, or then it'll be like 3 days later and all, and then you guys will be able to see them and all, and that to me is just ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous, like, YouTube is not posting my videos literally the day that I post them and all, and then you guys are not able to see them on the day which I post them and all, being able to, like, get to you guys and stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. And the fact that I have to post every single day rather than every single week or just the weekends and stuff and all is ridiculous. Like, I know other YouTubers that are more famous than me and everything. I know that they don't post every single day. I know Let Me Explain Studios posts like once a month or like once a week or something and all on her weekly, or like every 2 weeks or something and everything else and all. I know animators that are 10 times more talented than me that are like actual animators and stuff and all, and do this profession. I know they're better than me, so I know they don't have a daily upload schedule, so I don't understand what the problem is, YouTube. Anyway, having said that and all, I decided to go out a little further and all, and I decided to basically start over again. And I don't mean start over again. Hang on. I know what you guys are thinking. Back up. I did not delete the world. Nothing deleted the world as of yet. The world is not deleted. We still got our house. We're still in the same world. Look over there. We're still in the same world. It looks a little different, but we're still in the same world. Look at this. Look at this. We're still in the same world. I just decided to start over in another area. Now, I want the village to be expanded. I want to have more villages, and I want to have more villagers and stuff and all, because there's just so many villagers that it's becoming a problem. Would you shut the damn door? And also because of the glitches and stuff and all, it's becoming very unhappy for me and everything else and all, because it's doing that thing where I'll put down a block and then the block disappears, even though I just placed it like twice, and then it'll disappear. Like, it is just a nightmare. So much so that it is like I can't build over in the area that I wanted to build over in, and I don't want to get ahead of myself too much if else, because I just don't want to get ahead of myself. So let's go over here and try not to show anything, try not to spoil anything. So I saw this area over here, and you're wondering how the hell did that tree get over there? It got over there because I planted it. I planted that spruce tree, that pine tree over there and everything else, and I wanted to get over there and I wanted to put this pine tree there. I do eventually really do need to remind myself to put a fence over this thing, because I do plan on using this lava, and I do plan on digging down, especially for things like diamonds and stuff and all, because this is a lava pool, and I want to see how deep down it goes and stuff. But I need to put a fence around it, that way I don't just accidentally walk around the tree into it and all, because I know it's going to happen. And it's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be so embarrassing, you guys. Just embarrassing. But, and here we're going to have the noise of a century is a bunch of sheep. And, I did... Shit, crap. A bunch of noise of the century. The, noise of the century. Bunch of sheep. Now, I did shear all these sheep and everything in the meantime. I did shear all these sheep. But, as you can see, they came back. Their hair came back. So, I'm gonna have to shear them again. And that's kind of why I was saying, oh shit, for. I was like, well, I was gonna say, oh shoot. For. But anyway, I decided to start over again. Okay, I got my house up there. So basically what I decided to do is I decided to take a couple materials and stuff, and I decided, you know what? There are certain areas and all where I really do need to, like, go out there and find the s.c.p. buildings and stuff and all, and I really do need to, like, go out into the world. I need to build myself a new house. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to refresh myself, and I'm going to go out there with the lack of materials that I've got, and I'm going to build myself a house. And that's what I did. I went out of my way, and I built myself a house. Because I only had these two right here. I'm really trying hard not to show you guys anything. But, anyway. Also, I managed to I wanted to build a bridge. The only problem with this area and all, is that I want you guys to understand. Just real quick. This area, for those of you guys who don't remember and all, back in the beginning and all, this whole area used to be this. It used to be... I'm so sorry for the noise, by the way. It used to be just this giant regatta, this giant... water turbine and everything else and all of just this, and a lot of animals, a lot of very dangerous s.c.p. creatures fell into it, so that's the noise you're going to be hearing a lot of. So you're going to be hearing just a lot of noise, so there's just going to be a ton of noise and stuff that you guys are just going to be hearing. Now, having said that, when I said I was going to start over, I basically meant I was going to start a whole new village over. I wanted to build myself my own house again. I wanted to build a house again, make it different, and then I wanted to build a whole bunch of villages and stuff again. Because doing that refreshes me and all, it makes me feel better. And also, I just really wanted to expand the village and stuff, but also I wanted to just put it in an area and make it different in an area where if the villagers decide they want to travel, they have a safe space so they can go. And then I have a resting place I can go where, I can rest my little wee feet or whatever and all. So I got the path right here, and the path leads all the way up. Ta-da! Look at there. Ta-da! I just wanted to also say, I did make a video in this house of thing, but I was really embarrassed about whether or not I wanted to post it, because it was just basically me ranting. Not ranting, but it was basically just me talking to you guys and stuff. And I do love to talk to you guys. I love talk. You know me. I love talk. I love blab blab. But it's just, some of the stuff that I talk about gets a little too personal, and I'm just like, I don't know if they like that. So stop it. I'm telling myself, stop it. Sorry, I keep going to certain areas and stuff and all without showing you other things first. Okay. see, as you can see, I still wanted to keep this area the way it is because two reasons. One, there are loud, homunculus creatures underneath this dang water. So no matter what I do to cover it up, there's going to be like something. And if somebody didn't watch the beginning of the videos and somebody didn't hear something or other, then it's just going to be like, where's that noise coming from? There's a lot of noise. Is there creatures? I'm a little scared. Okay, so I made this little cow pen recently and stuff. And I also saw the new stuff they did to the little babies and stuff. And it's insane how they made the little baby so cute. I saw a little chick and it was so adorable and they made the little chick sound. I've said for years, why don't you make them look yellow? Why don't you make them have the little chick sound? It's not that difficult. This is our wheat farm. This is another pen we're going to have right here. This was a temporary bridge that I built. We really desperately need to build another bridge all the way over there. We need to build like a giant bridge, basically to Terabithia at the top of the mountain. I need to get that bridge at the top of the mountain immediately. Because as it turns out, over the mountain, once you get to the mountain, once you get over the top flat part of the mountain, and you keep going and going and going, there's a village there. There's a village there exactly like ours, and I want to make sure that our villages connect. Again, so that way if the villagers want to, they can connect to the village. So I want to make like a bridge, and I want to make like a little pathway so that they can find their way to the village. So first thing first, let's go inside real quick. We already did the underside, now let's go inside. Also there's something else. As I was building this house, I found something that was really creepy. Okay, what I did is I built the house on stilts, and I thought that's really cool because I saw somebody else do that, and I was like, oh, I want to try that someday. So that was a while back. There's something I want to show you guys that's a little weird. I was building this house, getting on stilts, and I was doing it up, and I was like doing the thing you guys see me where I'm like jumping and jumping and jumping. I found this. This to me looks like a cross, but I don't know if the cross is right side up or upside down. Now, upside down crosses are evil, and right side crosses mean good luck, and it means fortune stuff. But I've also heard a rumor that if you take and you dig at the center of a cross, it means buried treasure. So I just left that there, and I basically just marked it like this. And now it does look kind of like a X mark spot. So I don't know what I'm going to do about this. But I am going to definitely do something more respectful with this. I'm definitely going to be putting an actual upright cross with this. I'm also going to be digging down because I'm not sure about what that means. It's just something very creepy and very disturbing that I did not expect when I was building a house. I literally just chose this spot, you guys. I dug it out. I just started building around a spot here, and this just popped up. And it is weird because just the other day, I literally uploaded a creepypasta video, well, it was basically a creepypasta video where I read articles talking about Herobrine. And one of his trademarks is that he leaves crosses all over the place. One of the things that he does is he leaves crosses all over the place, and then he starts building weird random buildings. I have not come in contact with anything like that, but also the glitches and stuff and all. I also built this like walkway down here. We got the cobblestone stairs. We got this bridge that goes around and over here. It goes around here. I just did this because I really just needed a place to I really just needed to be able to come and just run and just come all the way over here to like the area. I also started building like these tiny little village houses. This is the bridge that I built a long while back. I'm debating whether or not to replace it with I think I might just replace it with like wood, but it's going to be a while before I have any wood to replace this with, and plus it works as its own as a bridge, so, you know, it works as it works, so, I also got this little garden right here. I got the garden set up and all, so we got this little garden set up and everything else. So we got this area over here, and then probably I'll do a little plot right here, and then I'll do another house right here, and a house right here, and eventually I do want to build a dock out here, because I think a dock would look really cool. And of course, we got our after we get done passing by these two houses, I'm so glad that this finally grew right here. There's a little pine plant right here. I want the whole village to have these pine plants because one, they're useful and I need a place to grow them. But second of all, I really do need this. This is one of the bridges that we built in our thing, in one of our videos. I have not done finishing with the fence of it, but I really am glad that we used 2 different styles of wood because it looks amazing. And coming down all the way here, being able to like take and build, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to enclose this in, and I'm going to make it like a lake, and I'm basically going to like build out this way as well, and build out this way and all that, because I basically want to build like tiny little villages that go all the way around as well. I basically want the village to keep continuing. I want to keep expanding the village where it's like, oh, it looks like the village ends, but then it doesn't, and then it ends and it doesn't. It isn't going to end. It'll never end. The village or multiple villages are going to be keep continuing to like keep going and going and going, and it'll like never end. This is a tree that I meant to cut down and never did. Oops. I haven't seen a lot of wandering traders. I mainly been trying to use this wood, not the other wood. And there's also so many SCPs that I need to just kill around this area. But the good thing is there's also a bunch of caves and stuff that I do need to, excuse me, that I desperately do need to kill and get rid of in this area. There's also another bridge right here that I need to finish up on, that I helped get the cows on. I only got 3 cows because I don't need any more than that. It's a cute little family. The villagers don't need any more than that. But there is also another, hang on, before we go there, I want to do a house tour. I want to do a cute little house tour, and I keep holding it off. Okay, I took my door and I put it somewhere else. What the? I'm glad I got that on camera because you guys have seen why it is so difficult for me to build now. Why it is so impossible for me to build now. Anyway, I hope that doesn't happen again. Okay, so as you guys can see, I used the nether stone to like build the house around, and it looks amazing from far away out. That and the cobblestone looks amazing from all the way out. It took me a while to get all this. I'm really glad I was able to like build all this and get this here. The floor is all stone, and then we managed to put all of this stuff right here. I will change this around for the villagers and stuff, just to make sure that the villagers have what they need. What did I put in here? Just to make sure the villagers have what they need, and also to be able to do things like turn it around. Okay, so here's the inside of my house, inside of our little hotel, which is what I'm going to change it into. This is going to be a hotel for villagers and stuff so they can sleep and all. And I even took one of the glowstones and put in the center of it so they have a nice little night light. I got the wood in one barrel, and see in the first barrel, I got wood right here. And then I got stone in the other one. I got stone and all this other in the other one. I'm just going to put these in here for right now, just to shove them in here. And then this should be another staircase for them to go up. I don't want to glitch again, so let's do this. And then up here, we're going to put more all the way down. I'm just going to put more. Also, I need to chop this down as well. This was part of the thing. I need to chop down. I get that this isn't perfect right here, but I don't care about that. And I'm sure the villagers don't care about that either. I'll just grab this red piece and I'll throw it right here. And, anyway, but both sides of the aisle are going to have where it's just beds after beds after beds. They might not be the same color. I'm hoping they will be the same color because it'd be embarrassing otherwise. But you know what? That's not what's important. Anyway, that's our inside tour. Also, I got this trunk beside the door. That way, when we go outside, we got all our tools, and we can just get our tools. And opening up chests become difficult as well. I'm gonna get myself a little knife. There's a whole mess right here that I need to clean up. Sorry about that, you guys. I was in a hurry. I was busy doing something. And there's something that is about to show you. There is another reason that I moved all the way out here and all. A very special reason. A very special someone that I want you all to meet. And I'm so happy for her. So happy to have her here. Let me just make sure the Galag doesn't do something. She's in this house. I want you guys to see her, and I want you guys to meet her. There is a reason that I came all the way out here and all to this particular place to do it, because I was hoping that she would appear and I'd be able to grab her and I'd be able to feed her and be able to name tag her, and she would be such a great asset to our team. Everybody? Meet Kira. She's sleeping right now. She's sleeping right now, so shush. But everybody, meet Kira, my spider horse. She's not dead. She's not dead. She's sleeping. Believe me, she's sleeping. But I got a saddle on her. I got her name. Her name should be appearing. Her name should be appearing, but I guess... Oh, here it is. Kira. Kyra or Kira. I love how her name is. But anyway, she's sleeping right now, so let's leave her alone. Door. Focus. Work. But everybody, say hello to Kira, my spider horse. Our spider horse. She's so pretty. She's so lovely. And she took a while to get tamed. She took a while to get tamed and everything. But we're going to leave her here. She's going to be our spider horse just for this village. And in every single village, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get at least one horse. One at least special horse. And we're going to build it. And when I say we're going to keep expanding the villages and stuff and all, I mean we're going to be building a village in the nether. We're going to be building villages in here. We're going to be building stuff in here and all. And that's kind of something that I was hoping to do. One, because I think it does it reinvigorates and helps reimagine stuff and all, because you got all this material and stuff and you have to keep starting over and starting over and starting over again, but also you are adding to something that you already have. And I know that her house looks like a complete and utter mess. I need to get this guy. This is a guy we need to get. Let's grab our swords and we need to smack this guy. Oh, also another thing I wanted to mention, my mom was mentioning this the other day, and I thought it was really cool. It's a really good idea, and I hope she goes through with it. She was thinking about finally getting a Netflix account, and if she gets a Netflix account, I could finally watch all the episodes of The Walking Dead, and I can finally watch those episodes and stuff of a bunch of series and all that I've never been able to watch. So she's able to get a Netflix account, and she's able to pay for Netflix and all, and just like get all that stuff for free. Then it means I'll be able to get all this stuff and I'll be able to watch stuff on Netflix that I was never able to before. Okay, you know what? You're too loud. You're getting irritated. I'm getting irritated by you. I don't even know if this is lag or if it's just bad hitting. Why can't I hit you? Why can't I smack shit out of you? No, don't hit the thing. You are a piece of crap. I need to smack you. I can't even get him. How can I not get him? I'm literally hitting you in the back. Hitting you in the arm, hitting you in the spine. I'm hitting you everywhere. Why can't I hit you? Oh my goodness, this thing. Anyway, the minute this thing dies, I'm going to be happy, because this thing has just been a nerve-wracking thing-majig all this time. I have smacked it with my hoe. I've smacked it with my pickaxe. If there's one thing I know from all the clips, not the clips I've seen from the actual Walking Dead series and all, is that if you take a pickaxe to an evil dead thing, it works. It will slow them down. That's one thing I know. And also, another thing that I've been getting a little upset about is I've been comparing myself to other people a lot lately, and that's never a good, healthy place to be in and all. Because I've been like, I want to edit my episodes to do this, or I want to do this, or I want to be able to do this. Almost sounds like I'm singing the song from the Jungle Book. I want to be like you. Almost. But it's like, you can't help but compare yourself to others on YouTube and all. And there's just so many things that I want to do when it comes to making videos and stuff. But there's just so many limitations. There's like so many limitations. There's a limitation of you ain't got a good camera. There's a limitation of like you ain't got editing. There's a limitation of you're not allowed to show your face on screen, or you don't have actors and stuff and all that you can do this stuff with and all, like spooky stuff and all like that and all, or you don't have the makeup and stuff to be able to make up yourself so much and all that nobody would be able to recognize you and stuff, even though nobody aside from my family and my dad's friends, I guess, even know what I look like. But either way, it's just stuff like that. It's like you get stressed out and you get composed. Also, I hear that YouTube has gotten in trouble recently and all, and I'm generally glad that they have gotten in trouble, because I've said it for years that YouTube has gotten away with too much, and that I know that they're guilty of a whole bunch more. So I'm glad that they're finally getting caught, and I'm glad that they're finally having to pay out a lot of the stuff that they've having to. Oh, shut up, you. A lot of the stuff that they're supposed to and all, like they really should have gotten caught a long time ago. But it's just, I'm glad that they're finally getting caught. I'm glad that I believe it's Zuckerberg. Yeah, Zuckerberg and all of them are finally getting caught. And they're finally getting caught with their hands caught in the cookie jar. And they're getting caught with stuff, basically having done stuff that basically me and other YouTubers and all, and I've watched YouTubers, basically they're getting caught doing stuff that we've already known they were doing. We already knew they were doing it. We already knew that they were pretty much part of that same scumbag group as the others and all. But finally, the whole classic, oh, we make rules for you, but we can follow and do whatever we want kind of thing. The bullshit of like, oh, you follow our rules, but we don't have to follow our rules. We can do whatever we want is just a big problem on online and I'm glad that they're finally getting what they deserve and stuff. However, I also understand that like YouTube always does this thing where like if they get caught and they start to get what they do is they start panicking and they start punishing people like me who are content creators, and YouTube starts getting a lot more difficult and stuff. So having said that, I have to really be on. I only do this for like hobby and for like stuff like for just happy joy and stuff and all like that, and just for a hobby and stuff. Crap, I ran out of swords. But it's just always like worrying about like whether or not YouTube's gonna like punish you or something, and all, or they're always gonna punish you whatever they do. Basically, they get caught with their hands pure red, and then they punish you for what you didn't do. Basically punish you. I'm gonna grab myself a hoe too, because again, if there's one thing I've seen from the clips of Walking Dead, once you put a freaking hoe in somebody's head, I mean of a dead thing, like if you're defending yourself against an undead creature or like a supernatural entity that's pure evil and stuff and all, and you put like a thing inside of its head, axe inside of its head, I'm sure it's gonna slow it down. Because they just a theory. Then again, if you fucking hit somebody with a rock in their head, it's gonna slow them down. Anyway. And that's also another thing, is I started to feel like I wasn't having fun doing Minecraft anymore, and that made me feel like I didn't. It's like, no. It wasn't that I was having fun at Minecraft, it was just, I like building in Minecraft and all, but I didn't want to like you guys would see it like where I would like be building and I wouldn't be talking very much and all. So I would get that joy of the building and stuff and all, but I wouldn't get that. Let's try to do it from this angle. This angle. Oh shit. Sorry. Now does that look like, I guess it's true what your mother says. If you make a face like that, you will freeze. Your face will freeze like that. Good. Finally, you are defeated. Because I was just getting stuff. I'd say the Howlers are the most annoying. They're not the worst of the SCPs, but they are the absolute annoying. I mean, being able to change it from night to day and just the whole roar thing, the Howler, the holler and screaming on, is just annoying. Like, it really is just annoying. I also had to smelt up a whole bunch of glass using, I don't know why I was going to say the potatoes, but no, the sand. So I had to do that. Eventually, I will take all the stuff that I'm getting out of these chests out of here, and I will be putting it back in the main house. Because the main house is, of course, the main house, and the villagers ain't going to need this stuff anyway. The villagers literally don't need any of this stuff anyway. So, putting this stuff back is important. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys all that I've been able to do so far. And just, I'm not quitting Minecraft, and I'm not quitting YouTube, and I'm not doing that sort of thing. But I am looking into other options and stuff, kind of like, which I always have said that. I've said that before. And I was looking at Rambler, and I'm not sure if I want to do Rambler anymore. Not because Rambler is bad, just because it's like, Rambler is not bad, but it's just there's a lot of restrictions and stuff on Rambler, which I totally agree with. Which, okay, let me phrase that. I don't totally agree with them, not 100%, but I understand why with the legality and stuff and all. I understand. What I'm saying is I totally understand. I don't necessarily agree with them, but I understand completely. But at the same time, it makes Rambler a very, like, difficult website to do. But then again, I would say doing YouTube was also very difficult in the beginning too. So I'd say it's about the same when it comes to YouTube and stuff. So I don't know. Like, it's one of those things, like, I was reading the stuff. I was basically reading what Copilot and everything and all was saying about it the other day. And if you know anything about Copilot, is that it's basically Google generated AI and stuff like that and all. And that's not good. That's not healthy. That's not productive at all. Anyway, I'm just going to walk this way as we talk, because I really do want to show you that village. But also, I really do want to be able to find the SCP building by accident. And aside from that one we found, I've not been able to find another one, and that is just ridiculous. I mean, we were able to find, like, it's a pretty big tree over there. I like it. Oh, yep, here we go. See, this is the other village I was telling you guys about, and this seemed to be a pretty good village and all, and I want to be able to, like, make a pathway to this village and that village and all, because if it becomes our village, then it's not, one, it's not stealing if it's our village, and second of all, I know where another village is, so... Oh, spinning the table. I love their design. I love the design of some of these buildings as well. I love how they have their little thing all in a row. Very good, very good. Very stout. You got your carrots and your peas all lined in a row. I know they're potatoes, but I like seeing peas and carrots. There's a really pretty pony here, but I'm not going to take it, because I have, around the world, we kind of got a little bit prettier ponies. Sorry, but there's a baby villager. There's a little villager over there. Oh, never mind. He just looks like he's tiny because he's far away. Anyway, we'll just look around his village, and it gives us something different to do. But anyway, tit for tat. YouTube's doing stuff different. YouTube got in trouble. They're blaming us. What can you expect? YouTube being YouTube. And I was looking at Ramble, and Ramble, I think, is interesting, and I think it's been an alternative to YouTube for a while now, even though a lot of people said it's too conservative. I disagree. I've been on it. I think it's very conservative, and I love that. I really do. But saying it's too conservative is a little stretch and all, because I've seen just as many other people on there as well. So, you know, it's for kids of all sizes. It's for people of all ages, all shapes and sizes, and all the wonders of the world. But anyway, having said that, I'm not sure. Anyway, I was reading the Copex, basically the AI generated answer machine of Google. I don't see any chest ever. Well, it's a good thing. I don't want to steal from them, but still. There's a black horse down there. We already got ourselves a black horse. Her name is Kira. She's pretty. Book of Thorns 2, and what's this one? Thorns 2 is not, as far as I know, is not that great. I'm looking for Mending, mainly. I'm looking for Mending, because apparently Mending is a pretty... Oh yeah, you land on all feet. Trying to cheat and shoo me. See, this was what I was trying to copy back in the old house. Trying to see what I did wrong. Okay, got the two doors right here. Got the balcony. Oh, they use this? They use logs? And then they did this. Logs? I'm not sure what I did wrong. I think mine was fine. Oh, they got a golem. A brand new golem, if I'd say anything. It looks very brand new. I've seen that this village has not been hit with any SCPs, probably because it's so far away that it hasn't been touched by me. Anyway, I don't see anything that's worth going over to board. This is interesting. Oh, there's a chest here. Nah, I'm gonna leave this, because everything inside that chest is something we can get. Even the saddle, we can technically get the saddle if we fish. Okay, so we're going this way. Oh, I see. I'm running out of food. Shush. I'm running out of food, which means I'm not going to be able to walk very quickly. Anyway, we got to explore a village. And this is also the path that I'm trying to make towards the village. I'm trying to make it to where, because I know that villagers walk village paths. And see, there's a pretty horse right there. Shush. See, there's a pretty horse right here. 10,000 horses. This is cute. This guy looks like a hyena. I like that one. Yeah, you look like a hyena. Aw, and you nailed. You're going to sleep. Anyway, I gotta hurry up and get back to the village and stuff. It is currently getting around 3 o'clock. I'm so sorry I didn't record earlier. It's just... Oh, and also I made this path right here. This is making it easier for me to get down. And I will eventually build a bridge. Eventually I will build a bridge all the way up to the top of the tower. All the way up to the top of the mountain. To the top of the world. And, it's just a matter of, like, sometimes you get really caught in a rut and you get really caught in this comparison loop and stuff and all, and it does kind of make you depressed, and it does kind of depress you out, and then you start comparing yourself, and then you start feeling like you're running out of time, and then you start panicking because you're running out of time, even though you've got plenty of time. I don't know. It's just, it's one of those weird things where your mind kind of goes into a loop of, like, unhappiness, and you just kind of go over things over and over again, and then you stop feeling... Sorry, I don't know what it is, but I don't know if you guys saw that and all, but it's like, out of the corner of my eye, I keep seeing some weird stuff. What do you got? Nah, nothing too much. How about a flower? I'll give you the flower. It'd be nice. Anyway, so I'm going to take this bridge, and I'm going to build all the way up to the tippy top there, and then eventually I'm going to build a bridge all the way to the village as well. The way the villagers can come down here, they can come here, I can go there. I'm also going to build a better bridge than this one right here. I'm probably going to fill this in right here, except for right there. And, I'll probably put sheep or something right here, just to have, because we really don't necessarily need that area there, and it's better to just put the animals over there. And as long as we have, sheep and cows, we really don't need anything else. Also, the weird thing we're still doing is that still thing. The weird thing that's still happening is staying with the moon, where the moon and the sun keep going, like, and they're going down, and then they're bouncing back up, and then they're going down, and they're bouncing back up. And I don't know what kind of glitch that is, but whatever. Also, I still keep doing this thing where I'm laying down in my bed. Laying down in my bed. I wonder if it's going to do it again. And for some reason, it keeps spawning me back to my bed, and for some reason, I'll sleep at night, and then it'll just keep going on and on and on and on and on. And for some reason, it won't let me wake up. It's really scary, almost. But I've gotten used to it now. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys like the changes that I've been making to the area. I really hope you guys like the area changes that I've been making to the area. So, trying to get myself back into making more thumbnails and all. Sorry about that. Sorry I got out of the habit of it, you guys. I really do like making thumbnails. It's just really, really difficult, and it takes a long time. But I really will start getting back into making thumbnails and stuff like that again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully the audio was okay, despite the fact it didn't have the little muffler on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate that, and I really do mean that. Thank you guys for everything. And, as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. And I just wanted to also give you guys fair warning. I might also start doing more video games that are not Minecraft related, or I might start doing, like, Minecraft similar stuff and all, because, you know, stuff like that. Because I really do love doing this series, and I don't want it to get burnt out, and I don't want you guys to get burnt out either. So I might start doing other video games, and start going back to doing other video games, and start doing Minecraft as more of like a reward for that, but we'll see about that. I just wanted to warn you guys ahead of time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have been watching literally till the end of this video, thank you. You guys are awesome. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay infectious.